Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. Prison. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how to beat the rabbit hole. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more.
Sounds keep pounding a rhythm to my head. Sounds keep pounding a rhythm to my head. To my head. Sounds keep pounding a rhythm to my head. Pounding, pounding, pounding. Let it rock. Sounds keep pounding a rhythm to my head.
Now, before we get started with this evening's entertainment, we like to call on our ancestors and pay homage for strength and guidance.
Teach, brother, teach.
Yeah. Queen Mother Moore, Ashe. Queen Nefertiti, Ashe. Harriet Tubman, Ashe. You can say Ashe. Don't be afraid to say Ashe. All right. Sojourner Truth, Ashe. Betty Shabazz, Ashe. Isis, Malcolm X, Ashe. Now call out your ancestors.
Oh, now we ain't got all night.
All right. Yeah, Ashe. I heard you, sister. Ashe. Now, to all our ancestors, known and unknown, who would like to be amongst us at this present time, feel free to join us in this spiritual event of edutainment. Ashe. Ashe. All right now. Ashe. Ashe.
Party people, can yo get funky? Suicide folks, can yo get funky? The Zulu Nation, can yo get funky? Yeah, just hit me.
It's the short shot. Say Planet Rock. It's the short shot.
Ask permission of my elders to speak.
Permission, granted.
Blow your horn.
Warning. This show contains ideas, thoughts, and concepts that are striving to express the supreme truth. Any further listening or investigation will result in that individual having to surrender the excuse of ignorance. Home of the extraterrestrial brother and sister. Ho! Truth is like a double-edged sword. Cuts on both sides. Well, all right. Ow. Make mine the people. I want my first cut. Make my fuck the people, y'all.
Planet Rock, yeah. Ghetto philosopher, back up in your area, man. One more again. This is Saturday night ghetto lounge music jam joint. Just felt like showing y'all how we do it with the musical flavors over here up in the ghetto lounge. This your ghetto philosopher, man. Your El Capitan of the ghetto lounge starship. We about to blast off and cruise 93,000 miles above your consciousness, man, and drop bombs on the ignorant below. You know what I'm saying? This your in-house griot, your war correspondent, your funk doctor, your funk renegade, ghetto philosopher. Like I said, we just going, you know what I'm saying? I felt like playing some music for y'all, you know, showing you a little bit of musical flavors we be dealing with over here in the ghetto lounge. You know what I'm saying? So let me provide the soundtrack of your life tonight. Y'all just sit back and chill. We probably conversate on a few little things. You know, ghetto philosopher always got some shit on his mind. So you know we gonna get into that a little something. But I mainly wanna play. I got some new hot shit from my brother on Instagram. My brother Energy Wave sent me a new joint, man. Y'all gonna love it. So and he sent me one a few months ago too. I'm still in love with that track too. And of course I'm gonna get into some of my brother Rap Monster. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get into if y'all musicians out there, y'all get on rapmonster.com, put your music and you know, we do promotions over there for y'all. If y'all need mastering for your tracks and whatnot, we do it all. Dig me? So hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know, everybody who listens, y'all know how to get into contact with the ghetto philosopher. So like I said, if you're a musician out there, rapper, singer, whatever, hit me up. We got some promotion packages for y'all over there on rapmonster.com. So y'all hit us up, man. But meanwhile, this your Saturday night ghetto lounge jam joint. So y'all hold tight, man. We're gonna get it crack-a-lacking. Yeah, ghetto philosopher, Planet Rock.
pumping 360 degrees of knowledge, 365 days a year. Ignorance is no longer an option.
outside of your mind. Once you're driven away from your culture, you go for the okie doke. You go for all kinds of okie doke. You have young, vibrant young people sitting in nudie bars, and you have your young daughters grinding on floors to dance hall rhythms. You'll have all kinds of strange stuff going on whenever someone controls the total communication package that is socializing your youth. So pimp juice is just a result of that. The chemical warfare becomes easier when we are outside our mind.
When you control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. You do not have to tell him to stand here or go yonder. He will find his proper place, and he will stay in it. You do not need to send him to the back door. He will go without being told. In fact, if there is no back door, he will cut one for his special benefit. His education makes it necessary. Carter G. Woodson. Miseducation of the Negro.
Why ducks jock this?
Fighting and writing and fighting for this.
Beats and wax,
Rounds and facts.
biting axe. How we did it?
For this one, that one. Biters around.
Check out the sounds in town to the rhythm that we give them. In fact, you whack.
Ultra magnetic.
Skills. Caution records, no frills. Here's your bill. Now ease back. Ease back. Ease back.
I'm back. Back to smack attack. Those who whack who lack my experience. On the microphone, holding my own ground. Dominating forces, changing sources, punks take losses. Enough courses, me on the mic. Feeding a word, smart like a nerd. Haven't you heard this? Change of rhyme, continuing. Delaying the time for my incredible. Highly elevated, smooth in a mind, more sophisticated, motivated, as I related, verbal. This in a mouse is smacking any gerbil. I bought a Saab in 1990 turbo, shining, fog lights in the front. I'm by myself, no seats for a stunt, cause I want it like that, I got it like that, I have it like that, I need it like that, it's better like that. I made it like that, I bought it like that, I'm living like that. For you whack MCs who go on the mic and blow on the mic and perpetrate frauds and making mistakes like an amateur, but I'm a 20-year veteran and better than, including the rest of them. I chew more and spit out the best of them. One by one, I'm teaching my son to ease back. Ease back. What's up? It's me again. I'm Set G with the funky blend of beats and rhymes on time with my DJ. He's not weak with anything he plays rockin'. Slicing records treacherous, like a professor. He has perfected this simple potion through devotion with his blends, his motions. It's fastly approaching, coasting, reaching higher levels. So when you see him, you best say hello. I'ma take out a knife, pen and paper and write a rhyme so dope you can't think, can't cope. Ducks, who are you really kidding? You say you're dope? Well, you're admitting that you can't compete because your rhymes are weak, full of more nonsense, past tense, incomplete. Weep and learn a new rap style from Sir G, the wizard of know-how and innovation, elevation, psyching the nation. When I ease back, ease back. Word up, it's time to ease back. You know what I'm saying? Word up, ain't that something? I'm the best MC in the whole wide world. Word up, yo, I know what you're saying, man. Yo, Paul C, turn the bass down, man. It's damaging my ear canal. Snap, better yes, man. Speak it how it is. Yo, TR, grab the 9, we out of here. Ease back.
rock, pumping 360 degrees an hour, 365 days a year. Ignorance is no longer an option.
I went to Africa. I went to the motherland, find my roots. Right? 700 million black people. Not one of them motherfuckers knew me. I looked in every phone book in Africa. I didn't find one goddamn prior. Only one familiar name I saw was J-Bo Walker. I called him up. They said he was in Arizona. So I went to the motherland. It was so beautiful. Just seeing black people in charge of everything. I'm talking about from the wino to the president. It was black. Blue black. Original black. The kind of black where you go, black. And landing at the airport in Nairobi, man, just fill your heart up. You see, you look at all the black people. And you realize that people are the same all over the world. Because people in Africa fuck over your luggage just like people in New York. What was funny was seeing white folks walk down the street and look for each other. And it's great to walk down the street in Africa because every black person in Africa reminded me of somebody here. They did, man. I was like, that motherfucker look like Joe Frazier. I say, God damn. Right? And he'd be the president of the bank and shit. You go, that mother Joe Frazier. God, if Joe Frazier could see this motherfucker, he wouldn't come out of retirement. And you see winos that I knew here, I see them in, they be diplomats and shit. Right? You go, what is a wino? Look at this motherfucker! That's what he's supposed to be. And you see the women are the most beautiful, elegant people. Like Vogue magazine and shit be trying to work on that shit for years just to stand like these people, right? And you be looking, it's just, my arms was full. Jack, I was going, God damn, look at this shit. And cause in my mind, like most people, in my mind, I figured Africa, a lot of jungle and shit. You know, Tarzan. Tarzan wouldn't last a week in Africa. Or they probably just call him old crazy white man. They say, where's Tarzan?
You mean the crazy white man? Yeah, back up in the trees with the bamboos.
Say, is Jane with him?
No, she home in Nairobi.
And you go into the jungle like in the country, man, I'm telling you, it's something like to drive around and see all these motherfucking animals and shit in person. Cause it ain't like at the zoo, they be bullshitting us at the zoo. Right, cause you get into the jungle for real, it's the real deal. You look at a rabbit and some tell you don't fuck with that rabbit. Cause a rabbit have a different attitude, like they know you don't belong there, right? Is it?
Roll the window up there.
Oh, it's just a rat. Fuck you, roll the motherfucking window up. I ain't never seen no rabbit look at me like that. Right? Cause we go to the zoo, we all go to the zoo, fuck with the lions and shit, right? Cause you see the lion can't get out and shit, is it? Hey, lion, hey, motherfucker. But when you see a pride of lions, about 20 of them motherfuckers hanging out, they have a different attitude, like the lion in the bush. Yeah, get your ass out the car. Bring the camera, too. Because we're going to eat all that shit. I saw, like, the lioness, the women do the hunting, right? I saw the lioness, 3 of them hunt down a Cape buffalo. Now the Cape buffalo is the baddest motherfucker on 4 legs, except for these bitches chasing it. And the lions, they be signaling each other, man, and you know they can't talk. And them motherfuckers ease around like that. And one of the buffaloes saw the lions and tipped away from the rest of the herd. Didn't say shit. And tipped right into these other 2 bitches. Right?
Oh, shit.
And went to turn back, and they was on his ass and broke everything. Motherfucker didn't have time to y'all help.
Is it?
And you know in the movies how you see the buzzers and shit circling overhead? These motherfuckers drove up in a truck.
Jump down, keep the motor running. We won't be long.
I saw 2 cheetahs, man. They went after some gazelle. 2 cheetahs. I mean, these are some fast, man. It seemed like they were talking to each other. Because they was in the bush and the gazelles were over there. And the cheetahs said, you want to go get this?
Say, no, man, it's too close. Wait till they get another.
So how's the wife and family? Yeah, everything all right? Yeah, tourist season gonna open up. Might be able to get us something this year. Shit, I got her on last year. Yeah, they falling off now. You ready? And the gazelle heard the mother say, ah! And the other gazelle said, run! I can't move! Tough shit. And one of the gazelles put a move on the cheetah, made him mad too. And the cheetah couldn't stop fast, so he fell over 800 times. Got up, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. Yeah, you got away this time, I'm gonna remember your ass. Make me look bad in front of my friend. I saw a giraffe that the lions had got, and the giraffe had got away, and half his ass was eaten off. Just hanging there like that, but the motherfucker had an attitude like, I'm alive. Picked up a man hitchhiking, right? An African man. So I stopped because I figured, fuck it, it's his country. Motherfucker might see me coming back. He got in the car, and this motherfucker had an odor. I'm talking about this man had the odor. And we in the car, and I looked in the rear view mirror, and this motherfucker was looking at us talking about, God damn, that stink. All that motherfucking cologne and shit. And he put his head out the window and said, God damn, I'm gonna have to give this up. He made me pull over. I'm gonna go ahead.
It's all right, Chico. Ooh, you stink, motherfucker.
One thing that happened to me that was magic was I was leaving. I was sitting in the hotel lobby, right? And the voice said, what do you see? Look around. And I looked around. And I saw people all colors and shapes. And the voice said, do you see any niggas? I said, no. I said, you know why? Because there aren't any. Because I'd been there 3 weeks. I hadn't said it. And it started making me cry, man. I said, holy shit. All the acts I've been doing as an artist, a comedian, speaking and trying to say something. And I've been saying it, and that's a devastating fucking word. That has nothing to do with us. Like, we are from a place where they first started people. In Africa, right? I mean, in Kenya, Dr. Leakey, a white anthropologist.
I have to say that so the white people believe me. Oh, that could be true.
White, yes. I mean, he found remains of man 5 million years ago that stood up and walked on earth. You know that motherfucker didn't speak French. I mean, black people, we are the first motherfuckers on the planet. What else I found out is the fact that aside from us being from the original people, so are the white people that we so call that. Because we all family. That's it, Jack. And fuck all that other shit. Because it don't mean nothing except about some cash. Because the black man was the first motherfucker to stand on the earth and say,
where the fuck am I? And how did you get to Detroit?
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. Night in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that shit, right? No more. This man's mind is open. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African, I'm a Let's get back to the gritty when spitting in my city. No more weak New Yorkers getting booed like Charles Smitty. My flow bar city and full of velocity. It's so real you get knocked out, spawn with me. Jaws are sticky, 2 drags and it hit me. The best shit got me spinning like I'm sitting on frisbees. The black Bixby, I get green to fix me. Green slam to 60, blunts chunky as Monique. Occupation, right, my aggravation is survive. So either way I'm a blast through stagnation. With fire hotter than explosions at gas stations. They have to evacuate the town in mass faces. The fumes of the truth, of free disease nations. I'm a platoon in a booth, see a crew and I'ma face them. Every song singing, my tongue is a sword slaying. Uncle Tom rappers and crackers think I'm playing. I walk strong, soul prints in the pavement, Panther style, cooking in my kitchen, gun in the apron. The Constitution says we can. Why we get cases? Maybe it's the color of the skin of all our faces. Think I'm working for wages? Your mind's outrageous. Can't work where I can't speak my mind and say shit. Gotta turn the other cheek while I work on my patience. I done worked another week, my boss be laying a patient. I ain't impatient, I ain't fucking with racists. When you tell it like it is, they ask why you complaining. Must be insane in need of asylum. I see the ways of the world and you can't get it by them. Devil, you gotta fry him, he got venom inside him. Did you dirty right here? Had you looking for Sodom? I'm not looking for problems, only way to resolve them. Killing my brothers with revolvers, we never resolve them. Yeah, I did this properly, verses keep getting props from me. A man not concerned with the verse, get a drop from me. This man is concerned with assets, own property. And due to seeking knowledge itself, I know it not to be.
Black in power, more than ass and dollars. First hitting like airplanes when they crash the towers. Minus the conspiracy, throw it up if you hearing me. Truth and dedication, me these devils is fearing me. Open the book and take a moment to look. You call a cracker your friend, but I call him a crook. Continue to spit lead till my continent is fed. 2 ways to leave the battlefield, victorious or dead. Made my blood shed till the streets run red. Die in the name of freedom, independence, and bread. Call me too black, I would call it a fact. Cause me and green connect like train cars on the track. Watch out the cycle or the street, better stay from off my target. I'm a sniper on the beat, see the pig and I'ma spark him. Blasting with something, blade cutting like southern fucking. Whether puffing something or drunk off the southern comfort. I'm in Times Square right before the apple drop, starting the revolution, get it popping like Snapple Top. You forget about your people when you at the top, cut the head off a traitor, execute them while the cracker watch. I'ma slay you, Jesus won't save you, cause you declared loyalty to those who enslaved you. The sequel to Pompeii, while puffing that Bombay, you a snitch, you be speaking through the wild like Kanye. Jason is back, you can chase with the axe, remove the mask. The young Khalid Muhammad, Iraq, the whole nation of black, feeling safe in the trap. Your own people wanna kill you when you stating the facts. Black people signing up to go and fight in Iraq. The same government tried to kill you by supplying you crack. Me and Deedle Green, we just supplying you tracks, but it's more than just rap. The Black Messiah is back.
Yeah, I'm an African, I'm a African, I'm an African, I'm a African. We some Africans, we some Africans, we some Africans, we some Africans. We ain't hustlers no more, baby. Wake up, black people, black power, Mayasa, united front, we out.
trying to break me down. God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. You know it's the Midwest, is young and restless, restless. Might snatch your necklace, and next these might jack your Lexus. Somebody tell these who Kanye West is. I walk through the valley of the shadow where death is. Top floor, the view alone will leave you breathless. Try to catch it, it's kinda hard getting choked by the Texas. Yeah, now check the method. They be asking us questions, harass and arrest us, saying we eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast, huh? Y'all eat pieces of shit? What's the basis? We ain't going nowhere but got suits and cases. A trunk full of coke, rental car from Avis. My mama used to say only Jesus could save us. Well, mama, I know I act the fool, but I'll be gone till November. I got packs to move. I hope God show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. To the hustlers, killers, murderers, drug dealers, even the scrippers. To the victims of welfare, feel we living in hell here. Hell yeah. Now hear me, wanna see thee more clearly. I know he hear me when my feet get weary, cause we're the almost nearly extinct. We rappers as role models, we rap, we don't think. I ain't here to argue about his facial features, or here to convert atheists into believers. I'm just trying to say the way school need teachers, the way Catholic needed Regis, that's the way I need Jesus. So here go my single dog, radio needs this, anything except for Jesus. That means guns, sex, lies, videotape. But if I talk about God, my record won't get played, huh? Well, if this take away from my spins, but you probably take away from my ends. God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now. And I don't think there's nothing I could do now to right my wrongs. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid, cause we ain't spoken so long. God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now. And I don't think there's nothing I could do now to right my wrongs. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid, cause we ain't spoken so long.
ghetto philosopher back up in your area one more again. This is Saturday Night Ghetto Lounge Jam Joint. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto Mentality Volume 1. Just wanted to play y'all some ghetto lounge music. You know what I'm saying? Funk Doctor got a inoculation. Come on over here. Let me inject you in your ear hole with some melanated musical medicine. You feel me? Ghetto philosopher, man. Planet Rock. We cruising 93,000 miles above your consciousness right now in the Ghetto Lounge Starship. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just ride with a brother. I got you. It's gonna be a smooth ass bumpy ride. Fasten your seatbelts. Sit on down. Chill out. Drink something. Sip something. Whatever. Or do nothing. You know, got some veggie trays over here, some fruit trays, you feel me? Some fruit juice, got a smoothie maker over there in the corner, you know what I'm saying? Get your smoothie on. Ghetto philosopher, ghetto lounge, just how we do it in the Ghetto Lounge Starship, man. Like I said, we cruising 93,000 miles right now. This is Saturday Night Ghetto Lounge Jam Joint Ghetto Mentality Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it going with the, you know, different little music mixes. So I'm saying, Ghetto Philosopher got many styles of music over here for you. You dig me? So, man, I know everyone heard this weekend or this week, man, something that really just, I mean, just the ultimate, man. I mean, Negroes and silly ass uneducated house nigga motherfuckers never cease to amaze me, but your boy Russell Simmons, you know what I'm saying, decided he was gonna sponsor a sex tape starring as a parody of a sex tape of Harriet Tubman sleeping with a slave master so the slaves could get by free or whatever. That was his idea of funny, and then he tried to defend the shit and said it was funny, and oh man, it just took me a little while. I'm not still, but I'm just processing the damage of something like that. You know, these silly ass house niggas, Negropeans out here, they just really, like I said, they don't amaze me, but I'm just like, you know, I'm still in awe of the mind job that the cracker has done on our people and our minds. But I'm gonna speak on it a little bit more, you know, I guess. But I'm just like, wow, what a treasonous act, you know what I'm saying, to be a so-called black man, influential as he is. But you know, and that's the damage of these elitist Negroes out here. Ghetto philosopher, man. Planet Rock.
Africa hot. You rolling up in ties, coats, and socks. Cause you said the sun would never set. Check your soul. You said the sun would never set. Check your soul. Africa hot. You rolling up in ties, coats, and socks. You said the sun would never set. Check your soul. You said the sun would never set. Check your soul. Check your soul. Check your soul. Just thieves in a suit and tie. I'd be African. Come on. Just thieves in a suit and tie. Come on. Just murder in a suit and tie. Come on.
Yo, y'all niggas wanna hear that? I know y'all don't wanna hear this shit, man, but I just gotta let it out, man.
My brother Energy Wave right here sent me this track about a month or so back. Joint is so hot, I'm gonna play the other one for y'all a little later on, but check my brother out right here. Energy Wave, yeah.
I feel like hitting y'all with some wisdom, energy, lyrical hypnotism. Hold on tight when I flip the rhythm. I be spitting that shit that go against the system. Freestyle shit, that's improvisation. Not this shit is written. If you wonder why so many people in prison, it's cause it's privately owned and they getting rich off prison. And when I get rich, nigga, this division. Change how we living, need to pay attention. Need to change religion, need to make some great inventions. Decrease our rate of spending. So many broke niggas wearing rich clothes. I'd rather be a rich nigga and dress broke. Spending all your money just to look like money. Don't you see the contradiction? Now you just look funny. What happened to free will? Doing what you see, wanna be like Will, wanna be like Mike, wanna be like him. Don't wanna be yourself, wanna be like them. Nigga, I'm making racks, I'm still in the hood, I'm slanging crack. I got the AK-47 a banger back, I bang and clap, leave your brain detached. That's sarcasm and satire, sick of these bullshit rap liars. This is the shit you wanna teach the youth, all the negative actions are what we produce. Now you wanna blame him, you don't wanna blame them. Who you gon' blame when he end up in a state pen instead of Penn State? It don't matter either way, you probably get raped. In a sick society, they got their eye on me, trying to keep me tame since the 5th grade. I don't like it, I won't buy it, I won't bite it. I'm on a diet, try to start my own business and I get indicted. Why they wanna hold me back? Back in 88 they sold me crack. A lot of these rappers is low-key whack. They should be in Ralph's filling up grocery bags, but I guess that's what we want. We love negativity, deaf, dumb, and blind. Can you feel my energy? Tell me why we love that negativity, deaf, dumb, and blind. Can you feel my energy? I feel like hitting y'all with some wisdom, energy, lyrical hypnotism. I ain't rapping just to rap, I wanna elevate minds, educate minds with a swift precision. They forget to mention important facts, so I'm here giving it to you in the form of rap. The Native American Holocaust was worse than how the Jews got done by the Germans. Speaking of Jews, these so-called Jews, black folks were the original Hebrews. Tell me why every race stick together. When it come to blacks, we always diss each other, divide and conquer. The trick is good, that's why we still in the hood, misunderstood. Can't get ahead cause we waiting for help. Ain't nobody gonna save us, need to save ourselves. Fuck going to the club every weekend. Every weekend we need to have meetings, discussing how we gonna build up a nation. Start studying the ways of the ancients. Ain't talking about the cavemen, talking about the pharaohs and the kings and the gods. Ain't talking about Christianity or Islam, talking about positivity in the mind. You don't wanna hear that. All you wanna hear is pistol gat. All you wanna hear is fuck bitches and rap. All you wanna hear is get money, get stacks, and make it rain on a hoe. Bitch bounce it on a pole. I don't even know. It's time for us to grow. Nobody wanna listen, we need to get in position so that we can make a difference. Elevate is a mission. Gotta get together, camaraderie with my niggas. Find a way to get better, put an end to the killing. But I guess that's what we want. We love negativity, deaf, dumb, and blind. Can you feel my energy? Tell me why we love that negativity, deaf, dumb, and blind. Can you feel my energy?
Pick up your microphones. Ha ha. Pick up your microphones. Yo, how many mics do we rip on the deli? Say me say many money. Say me say many, many, many. How many mics do we rip on the deli? Many money. Say me say many, many, many.
I get mad frustrated when I rhyme. Thinking of all them kids that try to do this for all the wrong reasons. Seasons change, mad things rearrange, but it all stays the same like the love Doctor Strange. I'm tame like the rapper. Get red like a snapper when they do that. Got your whole block saying true that. If only they knew that. It was you who was irregular. Soldier sold for some secular music actors whack. Plus you use that loop over and over, claiming that you got a new style. Your attempts are futile. Ooh child, you're puerile. Brainwaves are sterile. You can't create, you just wait to take my tape. Laced with malice, hands get callous from gripping microphones from here to Dallas. Go ask Alice if you don't believe me. I get inner visions like Stevie. See me ascend from the chalice like the weeby. Indeed be like Khalid Muhammad. MCs make me vomit. I get controversial. Freaking style with no rehearsal. Ooh, contraire, mon frere. Don't you even go there. Me without a mic is like a bee without a snare. I dare to tear into your ego. We go way back like some ganja and Palico or Calico vision. My rhymes make incisions in your anatomy. And I back this with Deuteronomy. Or Leviticus, God made this word. You can't get with this. Sweet like licorice, dangerous like syphilis.
Yo,
yeah.
How many mics do we rip on the deli? Many money. Say me say many, many, many. How many mics do I rip on the deli? Many money. money. Say many. How many mics do you rip on the daily? Many money. Say many. How many mics do we rip on the deli? Many money. Say many. I used to be underrated. Now I take iron, makes my shit constipated. I'm more concentrated. So on my day off with David Sonnenberg, I play golf. Run through Crown Heights screaming out, Monster Tough! Problem with no man, before black, I'm first human. Appetite to write like Frederick Douglass with a slave hand. Street pressure, word to Papa, I ain't going under. One day I have a label and make deals with Tommy Mottola. Mama always told me, you're 1 in a million. Always watch your back, never tangle with Haitian Sicilians. Now I got a record deal, how does it feel? I'm never gonna survive unless I get crazy like Seal. Cause the whole world's out of order. So at night the fiends dance on Grease with John Travolta. One got slaughtered as he caught blood from his mouth. The other tried to duck and caught a left with my Guinness stout. Brother, can't you get this through your head? It's a setup by the feds, they scoping us with their infrareds. How many mics do you rip on the daily? Many money, you say many. How many mics do I rip on the daily? Many money, say many. How many mics do we rip on the daily? Many money, say many.
Too many MCs, not enough mics. Exit your show like I exit the turnpike. Dyson dynamite like Dolomite. Double deuce delight, I don't dick Van Dyke. Starlight to star bright, the freaks come out at night. Like my man White Clef. And my panache will marshal entourage. Squash the squad and hide their bodies under my garage. And when the cops come looking, I be booking to Brooklyn. Beat the trails broken, flipping tokens, still Hoboken. A clean getaway like Alec Baldwin. Driving in my fast car, playing Tracy Chapman.
How many mics do we rip on the deli? Say many money. Say many. How many mics do you rip on the deli? Many money. Say many. How many mics do we rip on the deli? Many money. Say many. How many mics do I rip on the deli? Many money. Say many money.
This is a journey into sound. This is a journey into sound. A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value.
When all is ready, I throw this switch. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Pump that bass.
Please, would you mind saying that again?
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special news bulletin from our on-the-spot passport.
Oh my gosh, the music just turns me on. These are sweet souls.
Thinking of a master plan.
Death with the record, death with the record.
Thinking of a master plan.
Death with the record, death with the record.
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money spent. So I just default, but still coming up with lint. So I start my mission, leave my residence. Thinking how could I get some dead presidents? I need money. I used to be a stick-up kid, so I think of all the devious things I did. I used to roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. I used to roll up, 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 roll up,
this is a hold up. Ain't nothing funny, stop smiling. You still don't nothing move but the money. But now I learn to earn cause I'm righteous. I feel great, so maybe I might just search for a 9 to 5. If I strive, then maybe I'll stay alive. So I'll walk up the street, whistling this, feeling out of place, cause man do I miss a pen and a paper, a stereo, a taper. Me and Eric being a nice big plate of fish, which is my favorite dish. But without no money, it's still a wish. Cause I don't like to dream about getting paid, so I dig into the books of the rhymes that I made. So now to test to see if I got pulled, hit the studio, cause I'm paid in full.
1, 2, 3,
By George, even London groove.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Pump that bass.
White people are very sensitive. You have to remember that. Oh, they kill me with their sensitivity. So sensitive. It'll be some won't make this. Oh, they'll get out of here. Look like little white bunny rabbits. They'll hop out of this motherfucker. This is the lady leaving now. Look at her. She's leaving now. Yeah. I hope when you get home, niggas are burglarizing your house. Good night, ma'am. They can't take it. I'm telling you, I know white folks. They can't take. She got the fuck out of here, didn't she? They can't take it because all of their lives they've been told they're the shit. White people always told you're the best, you're everything, you're wonderful, you come from heaven, you're everything. You've never done nothing to nobody. You wear the white hat, you're the good fucking guy. And the minute they hear a nigga talking about it, freaks them. Because I study white boys. You can laugh at anybody because white folks will talk about nigga. You'll laugh. Ah! And the minute it's about you, white, you get that fucking bag, that no sense of humor about yourself. Fuck you. You can be talked about too. This is America. Fuck you. Fuck you. You can be talked about too, motherfucker. And this white man is looking around thinking I got some kind of power over niggas. Oh, he has voodoo. He's looking around looking, well, he's not Robin Williams. He's not that great. He has voodoo. This isn't fun. See, it ain't funny when it's about them. It is funny because you motherfuckers are some funny motherfuckers. Well, you know, that's why God sent me to tell you about white people. You some funny ass motherfuckers. Because you guys knock me out. You knock me out. Because it's just like with race. See, with race, white folks have been racist and against everybody. And running the shit, as long as they're in charge, it's cool. But if you try to be prejudiced or be racist, it is against God. You've broken the God. What do you mean? Now, justice. They won't take it for this much, but want you to take it all your life. So I don't give a fuck. Take it. You'll get over it. I got over it. Deal with it. Deal with it. I got over it. How come white people see things that other minorities don't see? White folks see all kind of shit. UFOs. Monsters. The Loch Ness Monster. Bottomless Snowman. Bigfoot. Square Toe. Little Pussy. You see all kind of shit.
Check this out. Yo, you go to your girl's house and I go to mine. Cause my girl is definitely mad because it took us too long to do this album. Yo, I hear what you're saying. So let's just pump the music up and count our money. Yo, but check this out. Yo, Eli, turn the bass down and just let the beat keep on rocking. And we out of here.
Pump up the volume.
Wait a minute, you better talk to my mother.
kids. Was it good enough for you? Was it good enough for you? Was it good enough for you?
Planet Rock, pumping 360 degrees of knowledge, 365 days a year. Ignorance is no longer an option.
And when you walk into a church today, we have got to connect it. This church and the church system was not built for the foundation of African people's spiritual liberation. It was built, as my brother said, this is where the auctions took place at. This is where the process of where the conqueror takes away the deity and the traditions of Africa and calls that which is sacred to Africa heathen and pagan, when it's just as sacred as anything Europe had to offer, and more sacred, because the original spiritual concepts happened here. This is why the white Christ that Michelangelo painted from black to white has to be scattered throughout Ghana, has to be scattered throughout the African communities of America, because now the enemy becomes the deity. Why is it that Bartholomew de la Casas authorized Michelangelo to paint Jesus from black to white? What time period was it? It was 1505, and what was happening in 1505? The slave trade was taking place. How can you enslave African people with a black Christ on the scene? So they knew that the spirit of African people had to be enslaved, and that's why Bartholomew de la Casas, who authorized the taking of our brothers and sisters from the African continent, and it was, Pope Julius II who commissioned Michelangelo to paint Jesus from black to white. Because they knew that they could not have the final stage of enslavement of the person's being, where their God concept cannot reflect the image of themselves. This is where the enemy becomes the deity. And that's why in all the villages that you walk into, you see the white picture of the Jesus to plant in the subconscious mind of our brothers and sisters here is that the deity is the white man. And all we have to do is go back to history. All we have to do is go back to see why Pope Julius II commissioned Michelangelo to do that. All we have to do is go back to see why Bartholomew de la Casas, who authorized our brothers and sisters to be taken from Africa. And then we're going to come into a place right here in the castle, as they say it's a church, for the spiritual salvation of people, where they auction off our brothers and sisters, and I am not supposed to have a connection with that. I am not supposed to talk about the historical connections with that. I am supposed to be numb with that. I am supposed to walk through here like white tourists and look and smile and say that is nice, with no spiritual connection, and then go back to America and see why the hell is in America and why we're killing each other and why white folks are perpetrating death and genocide on us, because the history is still going on. The final imperialist stage is the New World Order. They want the whole planet now. At one time, they wanted Africa. They wanted the heartbeat of Africa, and that's our brothers and sisters. Then they wanted the natural resources of Africa. So that's what the Berlin Conference, where they divided up Africa. These borders weren't here, as the brother told us yesterday. So now today is they want the whole pie. And once we connect, no one can hurt us if we are conscious of what happened and who we are. Nobody can hurt us. But we can only be hurt by being naive that our enemy is now okay. And he's not okay. When someone will tell me I can't have my deity and my own image, so we come back here to connect to understand that the Antichrist is Western Europe. The Antichrist is America. Because the Christ concept means to caressing of a person's spirit for their sunum bunum, their supreme good that we talked about in Egypt to rise up. And someone is suppressing that is an Antichrist. No salvation came here to Africa for the rising up of our spirit. To bring the Christ, they brought the Antichrist image. They brought the Antichrist image around the world. This is what we have got to connect with. We have got to destroy the image of the enemy who he has instilled in us as the deity. And that's why so blatantly throughout Ghana you see these images of white Jesus everywhere. And then tell the priests for thousands of years who practiced traditional African concepts, there was a spiritual connection. We paid homage to the air because you need air to breathe. If you have no air, how will you live? So the priests paid homage to the air. If I cover up your nose and your lips, how long will you live? And then they're going to come and say that we were animists? If I take and pollute the earth, how long will you live? Then they call me animist. And now today, the very people who call us animists because we gave praise to the hierarchy of elemental forces, the air, the water, those sacred things which were the hierarchy of the spirit of the Creator, is now polluted. Had he paid homage to the air, had he paid homage to the water, had he paid homage to the earth, then we would not have the pollution that we have today because he did not pay homage to that. And then we are called animists, pagans and heathens. The pagan and the heathen is the one who have stripped the spiritual concepts of our ancestors and make us look at our culture and our traditions as something wrong with it. I don't want to deal with that African traditional thing, because that's how the conqueror comes in. That which is sacred to you, they must destroy it. And once it's destroyed, then they must teach you to laugh at it. So we were taught to laugh at Africa. Through the Tarzan syndrome, through the church. Oh, free my evil black heart, oh Lord. Wash my heart whiter than snow. Show me the great white way. That was the spiritual murder in the church in America. So that which was sacred, then they desecrated it after the people laughed at it. And the people wanted nothing but European culture. And through taking of the white folks' culture and all that was theirs, then we deified it. And through the deification of the white culture, the white man becomes God. And that's why the image is not there accidentally, because the enemy has become the deity. So we come back here, brothers and sisters, not only to historically to connect, but to spiritually to connect. And that's the only way we're going to find our way. Because each and every one of us will leave here one day. What will we leave? Will we leave Elmina as just a place to come for a nice tour? Or will we come back here to Elmina to see the death camps and the pain and the suffering and death that took place here, that we have got to connect to because that's our life? This is what we've got to connect to. The ancestors are calling us. We are the ones who self-hate and denial of self, who shut to deaf ears to the ancestral call. It's like a child. You tell a child something as a child's growing up, and the child wants to do its own thing because it refused to listen to the mother and the father, the baba and the mama. So the child runs up into all kinds of hard knocks in life. We are the children in relationship to the spiritual realm because we are not there like a child who's not an adult. So we are children in relationship to the ancestors who are in the spiritual realm, who are not listening because like a child who lets another child detour them away from their parents. So our enemy, who has now made themselves a deity, and we have only listened to them and not our ancestors, we're catching hell. And that's why we're catching hell. Because we only listen to the enemy who put us in this, and not the ancestral call. And we lost it, because we didn't hear the ancestral call. We closed deaf ears. I don't want to be an African. You want to talk about that black stuff? That's what we hear. You going to Africa? Why are you going to Africa? You must be crazy to be going to Africa. Why don't you go to France? You should be going to England. Trained to go to the land of our slave masters because the enemy has become the deity. But we have broken beyond the boundary. But we've broken beyond many boundaries, my brother. We must re-educate our Africans in diaspora, all over South America, North America, of Africans all over the world. must come together. We are the majority on this planet. We are not a minority, we're a majority. And when that majority comes together, then the salvation and the liberation of African people that Kwame Nkrumah spoke of, the uniting of Africa, we find our way. Hotel, hotel, hotel.
Sakbasi, it's the homie, your cosmic brother Safo BMP. I'm here in the ghetto lounge, dropping bombs on this ignorance. With the brethren, ghetto philosopher. You are now in tune to the higher vibes of the ghetto lounge. BMP salute to BMP tycoon, meant to smooth. Salute to BMP magnate Ace, Los, Nigel, Riz, Kunde, Mike B. We in here. 2013, age of information. Ignorance is a choice.
Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. Those who circumscribe your circumference determines the diameter of your think, diameter of your think, diameter of your think, diameter of your think, diameter of...
What's up, beautiful people? This is Bernadette Giacomazzo, Radio 1 editor-at-large, XXL magazine contributor, appreciator of all things hip-hop, and student of African studies at the hands of my brother, the ghetto philosopher. I am riding with him right now in the Ghetto Lounge Starship, so stay locked into Planet Rock and get your mind right. Peace.
I'm on my way to school. My pen, Daddy. I'm the ghetto philosopher. Y'all stay locked to Planet Rock. Peace.
Salvation is accomplished through the efforts of the individual. There is no mediator between man and his or her salvation.
Illustrating, description giving, adjective expert, analyzing some of the musical myth seeking people of the universe. This is yours. It's yours. Do you like it? Yeah. Do you want it? Yeah. Just let your mind be free. Relax yourselves, do your dance. This is the place to be. Listen. With just one finger, made complete for the chosen singer. Once lyrics are finished, the picture is done. The difference is this picture has no sun, but there's plenty of bright kaleidoscope light. No color supersedes, cause the balance is right. Listeners are pleased, cause anxiety is freeze. They can only be thought when the music is ignored. It's yours. Do you like it? Do you want it? Yeah! Well, if you had it, would you flaunt it? Hell yeah! Well, it's yours. DJ Jazzy J.
Slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. I go through the revolution. Feed the babies who don't have enough to eat. Shoe the children with no shoes on their feet. House the people living in the street. Oh, there's a solution. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Right through the revolution. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
Let us now discuss the mental attitude. The mental must always stay calm. You must let nothing move you, be it good or bad. But when the mental cannot be moved, there is no longer good or bad. There just is. When there just is, you have the power to form and shape.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Right through the revolution. slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping.
Hey, sucker nigga, whoever you are. Hey, sucker nigga, whoever you are. Hey, sucker nigga, hey, sucker nigga, whoever you are. Whoever you are. Hey, sucker nigga, whoever you are.
Planet Rock, Ghetto Philosopher, Saturday Night Ghetto Lounge Jam. Yeah, y'all enjoy it. What?
I be hating sucker MCs and the sucker niggas, posing like they hard when we know they damn hard. What you figure? Rhyme wise, I do the figure eight so concisely. Musically, we are the earth, so sit back and like me. Inhale. My style is kinda fat, reminiscent of a whale. Young girls' desires for the female's dreams. I'll be the abstract poetic representing from Queens. Socially, I'm not a name, black and white got game. If you came to the jam, well, I'm glad you came. See, nigga first was used back in the deep south, falling out between the dome of the white man's mouth. It means that we will never grow. You know the word dummy. Upper niggas in the community think it's crummy, but I don't. Neither does the youth, cause we embrace adversity. It goes right with the race, and being that we use it as a term of endearment, niggas start to bug to the dome is where the fear went. Now the little shorty say it all of the time, and a whole bunch of niggas throw the word in a rhyme. Yo, I start to flinch as I try not to say it, but my lips is like a ooh-wop as I start to spray it. My lips is like a ooh-wop as I start to spray it. My lips is like a ooh-wop as I start to spray it. The sucker nigga, nigga, I throw the sucker in the front, throw the ones that front, the sucker niggas. Nigga, I throw the sucker in the front, throw the ones that front, the sucker niggas. Nigga, I throw the sucker in the front, throw the ones that front, the sucker niggas. Nigga, it's the neo nigga of the 90s. Come on. Sucker MCs and the sucker niggas, posing like they hard when we know they damn hard. What you figure? Rhyme wise, I do the figure eight so concisely. Musically, we are the earth, so sit back and like me. Inhale. My style is kinda fat, reminiscent of a whale. Young girls' desires hold the female's dreams. I'll be the abstract poetic representing the Queens. Socially, I'm not a name, black and white got game. If you came to the jam, well, I'm glad you came. See, nigga first was used down in the deep south, falling out between the dome of the white man's mouth. It means that we will never grow. You know the word tummy. Upper niggas in the community think it's crummy, but I don't. Neither does the youth, cause we embrace adversity. It goes right with the race. Yo, I start to flinch as I try not to say it, but my lips is like a ooh-wop as I start to spray it. My lips is like a ooh-wop as I start to spray it. My lips is like a ooh-wop. Yo, you know the that's sucker niggas. Niggas, I throw the sucker in the front, throw the ones that front, the sucker niggas. Nigga, I throw the suckers in the front, throw the ones that front, the sucker niggas. Nigga, I throw the sucker in the front, throw the ones that front, the sucker niggas. Nigga, hey yo, Shaheed, take us the fuck out of here.
You're not any less of a man if you don't pull.
beautiful. Making love with you is all I wanna do. Loving you is more than just a dream come true. Everything that I do is out of loving you. La 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 la. Do 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 do.
dangerous thing in the life of black people, second only to white racism, is elitist blacks. Elitist blacks are largely responsible for the lack of progress in the current quality of life that is exercised by the black masses. Elitist blacks are some ministers, some imams, some religious leaders, some business owners, some politicians, some community leaders, some college graduates who position themselves in relation to the power structure and sustain their existence in that relationship with the power structure by exploiting, misrepresenting, and misleading the black masses. Members of the black elite often have the same opinions and viewpoints towards the black masses as white people do. They are almost white people in black faces. They have the same ambitions, the same goals. They are just as capitalist minded. They are just as interested in moving out of their neighborhoods or not supporting people in their neighborhoods. They treat black children just as poorly and meanly as any white racist or white elite would do. Black masses are the biggest reason for our lack of progress. Because what the black masses, the black elite are the biggest reason for the lack of progress on part of the black masses. What they do is they set themselves up as leaders for the black masses. So what you have are Negroes who don't like black people, but who lead black people. These are the people who are so quick to be appointed into government positions that are of influence to the black community and give off the false belief or notion that they are actually there to do some good for the black people, and they are not. One of the reasons why black people haven't made much progress since the Civil Rights Bill of 64 and the Voting Rights Act of 65 is because the leadership that has taken over since the assassination of Dr. King, Medgar Evers, and Malcolm X has been a black elitist leadership. Some people call black elitists bourgeois. Although sometimes I use that term, I try not to use it too much because they're really not black bourgeois. Because a bourgeoisie, which is a Marxist concept, is someone who owns a certain degree of wealth. Members of the black elite don't really have a lot of wealth. They have some. But the black elite does not equal the upper middle class white bourgeoisie who they are often compared to. They have cash, not wealth. White bourgeoisie has wealth. Black elites have cash. They have more money and influence, but they don't have the type of wealth that middle class and upper class whites have. But these black elitists, the civil rights leaders and ministers, they don't do anything of consequence to help black people. All they do is feed off of black people's emotions. They feed off of black people's studies. These are the folks who will set up a church in a poor black neighborhood and do nothing for the people in that neighborhood, although they extract hundreds of thousands of dollars from that community. These are people who will become principal at a school, or start their own school, or run for public office, never doing anything of consequence to help the blacks. All they do is help themselves at the expense of black people. See, what black elites operate in a clique. If you want to be a member of the black elite, you have to join. You have to become a Mason or join a certain fraternity, or you have to be born into the black elitist club by virtue of your parentage or by virtue of who your mentor was in the community. But you must be nominated and brought in. Not anyone is allowed to be within the black elitist structure. Now, me personally, I could join the black elites if I wanted to, but I'm not interested in it. I have the training, the schooling, the accolades, but I'm not interested because to join the black elite, to become a member of that parasitic group, is to automatically turn your back on black people. Most of your politicians are black elites. Most of your civil rights leaders are black elites. Most of your clergymen, not just Christian, but Islamic, Buddhist, Hebrew, I don't care what it is, most of the leaders are members of the black elite. They might seem like they represent different factions of the community, but at the end of the day, they come together in secret and in private, and they meet amongst themselves. The black elites are the biggest problem that black people have, because these are the people who misdirect your energy. They tell you that Barack Obama is doing a good job for you, even though he's done nothing. They tell you to vote for Barack Obama, even though they don't have the slightest idea what he's going to do for black people once they get in. Why do they do this? They tell you to vote for certain people for mayor and vote for certain people for governor. And they tell you not to get upset at the police when they brutalize black people. These are the people who are very careful about their words. They don't say too much when white racism strikes because they have a relationship with the white racist structure. They can't go to war with white racism because they have a relationship with the white racists. So their job is to do what? Calm you down so you don't force them to do the job that they should be doing in the first place. Every time you meet a black person, particularly if they are so-called middle class or well-educated, if they're a politician or civil rights leader or a religious leader, you want to ask yourself, is this person representing me? Or are they simply controlling me in the interest of white racism and supremacy so they can carve out a niche of existence for themselves? A good book to read would be E. Franklin Frazier's Black Bourgeoisie, Nathan and Julia Hare's The Black Anglo-Saxons. I'm also going to be penning a book on black elitists because black elitists have to be getting out of the way. Black elitists are largely responsible, okay, for the death and incarceration of many of our black leaders. For example, if we look at the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey as an example, it was black elitist A. Philip Randolph and black elitist W.E.B. Du Bois who helped create the atmosphere that allowed the United States government to bring Mr. Garvey up on false charges, imprison him, and ultimately deport him. I'm not saying that black elitists don't do a little bit of good, but the good that they do is almost inconsequential when we look at the lack of action that they take. Every black person has to make a decision. Every black person. Either you are going to fight white racism and fight white supremacy, or you are going to aid, abet, support, and accommodate. Every black person has to make that decision. You're either going to ignore white supremacy, which means that you are supporting it by neglect, okay? Or you're going to fight white supremacy. Black elitists do not fight white supremacy. They simply bargain with white supremacy. They reason with white supremacy. They come to certain types of agreements with white supremacy, but they're not trying to bash white supremacy because they themselves are white supremacists in blackface.
Yo, we coming straight to your zone, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap motherfuckers. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this. Yo, which motherfucker stole my flow? Throw the type of niggas right out my window. Blast your ass, hit you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving in like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Sorry, this is it, but oh boy, I got to go. I got step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all the check. I got that thing on shit that make you break your neck. I got you all the check. Hey, you know me come through to run the discotheque. I got you all the check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all the check.
Should be done. This style is identical to none. This is how it should be done. This style is identical to none.
day. Some a pick up the gun and them a take life away. Make me tell the people now get a life play. Every day when we get up is a gunshot. When they hear the shot, I must have better get shot. Every day when we get up is a gunshot. When they hear gunshot, I must have better get shot. Every day when we get up is a gunshot. When they hear the shot, I must have better get shot. Every day when we get up is a gunshot. When they hear gunshot, I must have better get shot. When I see the young there, I try to let cool. Just to make a hustle sometime bend the road. A boy watch out, so I take my step forward. So you spread and come back and you a bust to your toe. Now you sit down in a prison playing cards in a school. While the youth are grow big and I start go to school. From one and all the youth them with the gun them to cool. Put it and keep them set. Watch it. We can learn every day when we get up is a gunshot. When they hear the shot, I must have better get shot. Every day when we get up is a gunshot. When they hear gunshot, I must have better get shot. Every day when we get up is a gunshot. When they hear the shot, I must have better get shot. Every day when we get up is a gunshot. When they hear gunshot, I must have better get shot. Everybody right now, I'm telling you. I love the girls, them start telling you. Cut on the rain, girl. Cut on the rain, girl. Fuck you, look good. Cut on the rain, girl. I'm at the wall. I'm at the wall. Push your hand in. I'm at the wall now. Don't need to get away, the place gets so hot every day. Where we get up is another gunshot. Someone them want some money, so them pick up the gun. Find the boy, we smell the coke and then shot the boy down. And the paper sent talk about, yeah, there's no way. The time them have a shot the boy up, bad British. Bad British, the boy up, bad British. And the place to them, the paper that them, all of them, we get up every day. Where we get up is a gunshot. When they hear the shot, I must have better get shot. Every day where we get up is a gunshot. When they hear gunshot, I must have better get shot. Every day where we get up is a gunshot. When they hear the shot, I must have better get shot. Every day where we get up is a gunshot. When they hear gunshot, I must have better get shot. Where's the shot fix? Say your boy up in trouble and talk about him and juggle. Leave me! Well, I know some murder with charges.
Planet Rock, Ghetto Philosopher, man, back up in your area. We over here jamming over here in the Ghetto Lounge Starship, man. It's just Saturday night, early Sunday morning, Ghetto Lounge Jam. You know what I'm saying? We cruising 93,000 miles above your consciousness. Providing you, just the funk doctor providing you with some inoculation so you don't go insane in the membrane. Injecting you with some melanin musical medicine, dig me? So man, I played a piece a minute ago by my brother Dr. Umar Johnson, where he was talking about elitist blacks. You feel me? This is a big discussion, man. It's a big problem that we have within our people, man. And people like I mentioned earlier about Russell Simmons and him making a so-called parody. You know, they use these stupid fucking words like parody, and I'm just not with that, man. You blatantly disrespected one of our ancestors that was freeing our people from bondage and tyranny and torture, and you mocked her, you know what I'm saying, in a sex video where she was supposedly sleeping with a white slave master so our people could get free, like she prostituted herself in exchange for the freedom of our people when she did nothing of the sort. So what would make someone like Russell Simmons think that shit is funny? Or why would any other black person or person of African descent think that something like that is funny? You dig me? When you think about the horrors of what they call slavery and the psychopathic treatment that the people were getting from, you know what I'm saying, the Caucasoids under that so-called system. You know what I mean? So it's just like really, it's a real conversation I be having sometimes with certain people, and throughout the day when they talk about, they say things like, we argue with each other, we criticize each other too much, and it doesn't get us anywhere. And unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm talking about? So if you don't say some shit about people like that, you don't criticize these motherfuckers, and they think they got free reign to just disrespect that will and use our ancestral and our historical knowledge in whatever twisted psychopathic manner their Negro-minded mind sees fit to. So we have to have some type of police force to police their ass. Like Russell Simmons right now, man, he should be like kind of shaking in his boots right now to go out in public. Because it should be a force out there that's going to deal with his ass on sight for the blatant disrespect. Why wouldn't he, disrespect one of them small hat Jew people he like to rub elbows with? You dig me? Why don't he disrespect one of their ancestors and make a sex parody about one of the so-called Jewish community's leaders or some shit, or Helen Keller or some shit, or something like that, having a sex video with a Nazi or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he think some shit like that is funny or hilarious or a parody or some bullshit like that? You know what I'm talking about? So when Brother Umar was talking about elitist blacks that appear to be for the black community, he wrote this book about being rich or getting rich or some shit. I forget, I don't even know the name of the title of his stupid ass book, but a lot of people, our brothers and sisters have read that book and they like swear by it, and they've been like riding with him. I mean, back in the day, I never did like his ass, even when he was starting Def Jam, because I knew he was exploiting motherfuckers because he was in partnership with with that white boy, that Jew boy that he was with. You go back and watch the old hip-hop movie that we all love, Crush Groove, and you can see who, Russell Simmons was and is to this day. You can just look at it and just analyze the shit. Critical analytical thinking is what we need when we be looking at people like him and these so-called black organizations. And like my brother Umar was talking about, these black organizations and NAACPs that started by the same Jew boys that fucking Russell Simmons rub elbows with, and AKAs and Q Dogs and all these silly ass organizations that are calling themselves black organizations, man. But we don't have any black organization because we don't have a black Wall Street. We haven't rebuilt Black Wall Street yet all over the nation. There's no black Wall Streets in every city, or every other city in this goddamn, what they call State of the Union. You know what I mean? So, therefore, we have no black organizations. They just have a bunch of fluff, hot air type people that run around having conferences and holding meetings and talking shit and blowing smoke up your ass, but we don't own anything. And they like to flaunt their wealth in front of people's not their wealth, their riches, because they don't have no wealth. Because this is what we're talking about, that our problem is we don't have any wealth, and these so-called black organizations is not trying to get us any wealth, because the crackers don't want us to have any wealth. They want us to be, they don't mind us being rich. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, wow. I was just my blood was boiling when I saw the shit that Mr. Uncle Rush, like that character on the Boondocks, Uncle Ruckus. We can rename Russell Simmons Uncle Ruckus instead of Uncle Rush. Nigga, use a house nigga for show. You dig me? You didn't change your title, Uncle Ruckus. You the real Uncle Ruckus out this motherfucker, for real. From this day forward, you ain't Uncle Rush, you Uncle Rush's. Ghetto philosopher says so. What, nigga? This shit is just ridiculous for you to desecrate your wow, to desecrate someone, a warrior queen like Harriet Tubman, with a disrespectful, disgusting, nasty ass so-called sex porno parody or whatever. You know what I mean? Just totally raping her image in the name of the slave master. I mean, come on, man. You know what I mean? And that's just like the ultimate disrespect to your whole nation of people. And therefore, like I said, you should be nervous to go out in public, dude. I mean, really, for real though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm just like, the more I talk about this shit, the more infuriated I get over it. So, you know, that he actually thought it was funny and that he tried to defend the shit when people stepped to him with it. He acted like it was a joke, and he acted like it was funny, like, you know, y'all niggas are a joke, basically is what he was saying, but not knowing that he's one of us too. But in the eyes of the people that he run with, that is, because in the eyes of myself and people other than myself, he's not one of us, he's one of them. So he's like in goddamn limbo and shit, you know, really, you know what I mean? He's like the Walking Dead. He ain't alive, he ain't dead, he just in the middle some motherfucking way, like existing like a zombie. You know what I mean? The zombie. It's just like real crazy, man. We have so many of these people out here that are that way. You know what I mean? And most of the people, unfortunately, most of the people that are so-called rich are zombies, and they belong to their zombie master is, you know what I'm saying, the first zombie, so-called Jesus Christ or whatever, and the white man religion and the white man politics, and, you know what I'm saying, the Caucasoid way of thinking, living and dealing with the outside world and the community, what have you. So, you know, unfortunately, we have this problem, man, and that when we try to speak about it, about these so-called zombies, or like Brother Umar referred to them as elitist blacks, you know what I'm saying, what do we do with those types of motherfuckers? What do we do with them? You know what I'm saying? There's no reasoning with them, because like Brother Umar said, they want to reason with the white supremacists, they want to reason with the oppressor, and make deals to oppress us, you dig me? And just like real crazy, man. But like I said, man, this is Ghetto Philosophy, man. It's your Sunday night Ghetto Lounge Jam. I'm trying to keep it light. I just want to play some music, man, and, you know what I'm saying, provide y'all with a soundtrack for whatever's going on in your life right now. You know, and I want to dedicate the next song I play, the Mothership Connection, to had a real experience this week. One of my listeners, man, she was in the hospital, man, dealing with her father, making this transition into the ancestral realm, and she chose Planet Rock show to turn on for her father, you know what I'm saying, that was, you know, passing away, you know, like I said, making this transition into the ancestral realm. She chose Planet Rock to play for him, and she told me that shit makes me choked up thinking about it, that, you know, my show was the last show, that the last music that the brother heard, the king heard, making this transition. But I'm proud at the same time, and I'm goddamn honored to, you know what I'm saying, to have provided that soundtrack for that brother's transition, man. So I'm smiling at the same time. But my sister Candy over there on Instagram, she hit me up and messaged me and told me that she had turned on Planet Rock for her dad, and she asked her dad, she said, "Dad, you want to hear some music?" And he nodded his head, yeah. And she said she tuned into my Planet Rock show, and when my P-Funk intro came on, she said a smile came on his face and he started nodding his head, and, you know what I'm saying, he was, you know, smiling. She said it did him some good, and therefore it did her some good. So I'm like real honored, man, and big up to Candy over there. You feel me, dealing with the transition of her father, King, man. I'm just so honored. That's like the best compliment I think I could ever have for doing what I do. So I appreciate you for that, and all of our prayers, all of my listeners, all the Planet Rock Massive is riding with you, you know what I'm saying, for support right now. So big up, man. This your Ghetto Philosophy, man. Planet Rock, Saturday night Ghetto Lounge Jam joint. Alright? Yeah.
Citizens of the universe, recording angels, we have returned to claim the pyramid. Partying on the mothership, I am the mothership connection. Getting down in 3D, light year grooving. Well, alright, you hear that noise, ain't nobody but me and the boys.
Planet Rock, pumping 360 degrees of knowledge, 365 days a year. Ignorance is no longer an option.
Get down. Hit it, fellas. Grooving. You gotta hit the band. All right. Star Child here. Put a glide in your stride and a dip in your hip and come on to the mothership. Loose boot, doing the bump. Hustle on over here. If your head getting hard, it's me and the boys getting mad. You gotta get the band. Ain't nothing but a party, y'all. Basic. Even your memory bank never got this far. Mothership connection. Home of the P-Funk, the bomb. If your head is hard, doing it in 3D. Let me put on my sunglasses here so I can see what I'm doing. ain't nothing but a party. Star Child here, citizens of the universe. I bring forth to you the good time on the mothership. Are you here? Sing, fellas. Nobody but me and the boys. Hit me. I gotta hit the bang. Hit the bang. If you hear any noise, it's me and the boys. Hit me. I want you to hit the bang. Hit the bang. Star Child here. Doing it in 3D. So good is good to me. Hit the bang. If you hear any noise, it's me and the boys in there. Swing low, now to get a sweet chance. Coming for to carry you home.
It's just me and the boys. Hit me. Hit the bang. Hit the bang. Oh, if you what's that? You gotta hit the bang.
Do it for me again. I don't think Star Child here. Citizens of the universe, getting it on, partying on the mothership. When Gable's horn blow, you better be ready to go. Swing low, time to move on. Light years in time, ahead of our time. Free your mind, come fly with me. It's hip on the mothership.
Planet Rock, like I said, that was dedicated to my sister over there that just lost her father. Partying on the mothership connection. Ghetto Philosopher, man. It's your Saturday night ghetto lounge jam joint. Give me a second, me find something nice to throw on for y'all right quick. I'm running up and down the stairs trying to... My little one, he's not in the bed yet. It's Saturday, so he likes to try to hang. So, alright, here we go. Alright, we're gonna take it back to the old school right quick. Ghetto Philosopher, man, Planet Rock. Saturday, early Sunday morning, Ghetto Lounge Jam joint. Yeah.
Universal people looking for the perfect me. All the world nations looking for the perfect me. Mighty Zulu nation, they have found the perfect me. I'm Africa, Bambata, I possess the perfect me. Me.
there's no satisfaction. Just take for some action. Listen now, listen now. On your radio, you hear perfect things played. If it makes you satisfied, just get up on it and ride. Give me up. But if you're looking for the perfect beat, people, well, here's a perfect beat for ya. So Sonic's main thing. With the chorus, you can say round up. Looking for the perfect beat. Searching for the perfect beat. Looking for the perfect beat. Seeking for the perfect beat. I'm out to get it. I must get mine. I'm out to get it. Looking for the perfect beat. 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 Say we like to body rock the party. Say we like to body rock the party. You like to body rock the party. We like to MC pop in the party. Students of the music at every single age must exercise the course of Shakespeare, which is life upon the stage. When we say life, you know that life has meaning. Our music keep on pleasing. And all the things that we want keep teasing, 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 teasing. Looking for the perfect beat, people. Well, here's a perfect beat for ya. Look for the perfect beat. 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 Looking for the perfect beat party, the one with the top short shot mix, futuristic hit dance to dance party. Get loose, get loose. Every time we get into it, it makes us wheel and deal. Brings out the very best in us. That is for real now. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. This is what you must do. Round the round the round the round the round the round the round. Music is a must. Its rhythm moves the women to a spacey romantic motion that shows a high focus at the spur of every moment. There's a space to decorate with a psychedelic shade to make you party, party, everybody. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. This is what you must do. Round up, looking, looking. I must get mine. I'm out to get it. Mr. Big. Looking for the perfect beat. Now, wow is looking for the perfect beat. The GLOVE. That's not the perfect beat. People of the world. Looking for the perfect beat. All the boys and girls. Looking for the perfect beat. The soul sonic force. That's not the perfect beat. Beat it.
I'm saying that because white folks are not the only people who are able to get a critical mass of their race on the same page with them to carry out different objectives. Everyone is able to do it except Africans. We're not able to do it here. We're not able to do it in the Caribbean. We're not able to do it in Asia or on the continent. And the reason why that is, Brother Gus, is because no other race of people have been subjected to the type of psychological trauma that black people have been subjected to and from which they have never recovered. Stated another way, black people have been psychologically engineered to work against their own best interests. I'm going to say this again, Brother Gus, and I want your listeners to zero in on this. This is key. This is the one thing that has happened to you that has never happened to anyone else, even other enslaved people. We are the only population in world history that has been psychologically engineered to work against their own best interests. Marcus Garvey, who was a forerunner to Mao Zedong, who was a forerunner to Ho Chi Minh, who liberated Vietnam, and in fact claimed himself to used to visit Marcus Garvey and sit at the back of UNIA meetings to take lessons, strategies, and ideas from Marcus Garvey to liberate his people. Hitler and Mussolini, although they were racial supremacists and Mr. Garvey was not,
studied Garvey. In fact, Mr. Garvey sent a telegram to Mussolini stating, you copied my program and used it for white supremacy. So how is it that all of these leaders of Vietnam, of China, of Italy, of Germany, even the leader of Afghanistan, Brother Gus, who led Afghanistan to freedom. If anybody wonders why the Afghanistan flag has red, black, and green on it, it's because the leader of the revolution of Afghanistan studied Marcus Garvey. They all did. So how could these Europeans take Garveyism and use it for the benefit of white supremacy or Chinese ascendancy, and yet we failed to use Mr. Garvey's work to liberate ourselves? It's because although all of those leaders suffered opposition, all of them suffered opposition, the truth of the matter is, Brother Gus, is that none of the people in those countries, even those who opposed the leadership, were never psychologically engineered to work against their own best interests. And we got to understand that. The one psychological lesson I need everybody to grasp, and the minute you see a black person doing something they ain't got no business doing, tell yourself that's slavery. Post-traumatic slavery disorder, racial inferiority disease. We have been socially engineered, and we got to teach our children. When your son says, Daddy, why is that black man married to a white woman? Daddy, why is that black man sleeping with another black man? Daddy, why does that sister have blonde hair? Why does she have green eyes? Why is she dating that non-African man? When they say, Mommy, why don't we own any institution? Mommy, why I don't learn African languages in school? Grandpa, why we don't have our own schools so we don't have to get mistreated by white teachers in the public schools? When they ask you these questions, we have one collective answer. Daughter, son, grandchild, mentee, Boy Scout, Girl Scout, princess, prince, our people, unlike any other people on earth now or in world history in the past, have been psychologically engineered to work our own best interest. And that's why everybody, including Lenin and Stalin, could take Marcus Garvey's work and liberate entire countries. But Mr. Garvey, despite his unequal success, doesn't close to what those Europeans did, because he was working with a mentally ill population.
Ghetto Philosopher, Planet Rock. About to land the Ghetto Lounge Starship, man. I'm gonna take you out with my brother, Energy. He sent me this bomb track right here. I'm gonna play for y'all right quick. He's Energy Wave on Instagram, so y'all check him out, man. And like I said, I'll come pick y'all up on the next voyage of the Ghetto Lounge Starship. One love.
How that make you feel, huh? What's up, nigga?
The system meant to hold us down.
How that make you
till
feel,
IRS
huh?
come around.
What's up, nigga?
But what does it all mean? You're fighting for that greed.
What's up, nigga?
Them lying dead on the street.
Okay.
Possibly free.
The G-O-V''T want my people on a leash. I'm just trying to give us free. I'm just trying to use my speech to get up in these streets and uplift this fallen humanity. Look at where the cameras be, people worshiping vanity. How can it be my people stuck with this monkey mentality? I walk along the balance beam, battling with insanity. The only way we know to cope is to smoke on the grandma tree. Somebody got smoke out the police on my grandma street. Damn, what does it all mean? Will we ever reach our dreams, or are we stuck with these conditions? If you fuck with me, then listen. Positive energy, speak it in existence. No government assistance. Politicians, keep your distance. If you wanna eat, then you need to just clean your dishes. Pay attention to my vocals. All money in, buy local. Social networks leave us antisocial.
Emancipation, Constitution, a solution to keep them on top. Free my soul till my body drop. The system meant to hold us down till IRS come around. But what does it all mean?
What do it mean, my nigga?
You're fighting for that greed.
What you fighting for, huh?
Them lying dead on the street.
Yeah, smoke, nigga.
That's the price of being free.
Look, and lately I've been feeling suppressed. Trying to stay uplifted, never hitting the stress. Cause this system a mess. Niggas giving they checks to the churches. What's the purpose when you living in debt? Guess that's the price of being free. Got my niggas depressed, uncomfortable in their own skin. Switching their flesh, bleaching themselves like MJ. Switching their sex so they can ball like MJ. Michelin S, a nigga get a little power, then he get assassinated. So how can a nigga like me feel emancipated? Before a real nigga like me sign an affidavit for these crackers, you gon' find me in the crib decapitated. Still feeling like my niggas need to wise up and stop blaming this world for being biased, and understand that trying is just a failed attempt. And it's time to get it done, and I ain't feeling shit.
Emancipation, Constitution, a solution to keep them on top. Free my soul till my body drop. The system meant to hold us down till IRS come around. But what does it all mean? You're fighting for that greed. Them lying dead on the streets. That's the price of being free.
Look, guess that's the price you pay for shit you say. That's why I talk a lot of shit, I got expensive taste. Get a job and I bet they say you living straight. Look at your paycheck, you don't see half of the shit you make. And bad bitches say these niggas fake and chase niggas that have riches like it's a race. So we sippin' Ace, poppin' gold bottles with 3 or 4 models, and these your role models. Yeah, the word liquor light up every block, and it's killing and murder submerging every plot. Drug dealing and bird flipping and never stop. So they put the prices on their head like it's a stock.
Emancipation, Constitution, a solution to keep them on top. Free my soul till my body drop.
What I want you to do is count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, you will be asleep. 1.
Planet Rock, pumping 360 degrees of knowledge.